least it wasn't snow.
Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
Would have been a good one. It meteorologically reminded me of Nemo. Do you remember that storm?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a good one. So it would have been, I've talked about this before. You can't take the number of inches of rain and convert it to snow and say that's what it would have been. That's
Right.
not how the atmosphere works. But you can safely say in that position, in that kind of storm, we would have got smoked. So if you're into that, sorry.
Not this
It would have been a good one. We would have been real hyped up in the weather center if that was snow. Instead, rain and wind. And the wind ended up just about what we thought about 50 miles an hour. A little bit lower in Portland at 43 miles an hour, and Augusta at 48 miles an hour. And York 52, but yeah, around that threshold, which starts to cause some power outages, but not widespread ones. The wind gusts are still a little bit breezy. 30 to 35, 38 miles an hour in Bangor out of the northeast right now. But we're not going to see any additional damage. Whatever has happened overnight into the early morning hours is the strongest part of this storm system. And here's the last of the rain starting to move out as well. We've seen some good rain totals, not enough to cause flooding, but it obviously has been consistently soggy for a while now. We're about to end that, just about ended it there over southern coastal Maine. You can see this storm starting to rotate out. Look at that thing. It's a good looking storm. For sure. This would be its profile pic if it was in a dating app. This right here. It's just a really good angle on it. And you can look to the south and east over Cape Cod, and that's the kind of ideal spot for what would be a big snowstorm for us. But it wasn't. So hour by hour forecast tonight, clearing out slowly. By tomorrow, we're in better shape. Tomorrow's not an amazing day. We're going to start with some clouds, end up with some sun through the middle part of the day into the afternoon, about 50, maybe 52, 53. But compared to where we've been, it's been since Saturday afternoon since we've seen sun, so it's going to look really good. And then Friday looks pretty good as well. Sun and cloud mixture around 50 degrees again. Overnight lows get a little bit chillier tomorrow night, Friday night into the mid-30s because it's going to be clear and it's going to allow temperatures to drop. So it's quiet those 2 days, but we start to get back into some rain on Saturday, midday into the afternoon, and another wind event here. Not a nor'easter, but a wind event in which we get squeezed between this high and this low, and the jet stream gets moving. And I don't like this because it's going to be out of the southeast, which is a bad wind fetch for us traditionally, east-southeast. The wind gusts don't look crazy, but they could be over 40 miles an hour. If we get over 40 miles an hour out of east-southeast, we will have power outages again along the coastline because obviously we still have some leaves on the trees and we have a lot of moisture to uproot trees too. So we'll keep an eye on this. This is right on the edge of being a real issue on Saturday night. We do, though, recover in time for Halloween, which looks pretty good. There might be a sprinkle around, but it'll be about 60 degrees, which is really good for our Halloween. We're about to talk more about that in a second. Looks nice on Monday. Clouds increase on Tuesday, and then some showers possible Wednesday. We should settle down a bit for Zach's vacation week next week. But yeah, we have to watch Saturday night. That could be a little bit nasty, depending on the exact wind speeds.
But as long as it clears out in time for trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, it won't be a problem.